ओम ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री गुरुं परमानंदं वंदे स्वानंद विग्रहं यस्य सनिध्यमात्रेण चिदानंदायते तनोः। Before going to the class, or rather concept, I would like to know how many of you have really practiced or practicing Nadi Shuddhi. Good. Thank you. I request all of you, without practicing Nadi Shuddhi, it is not worth to attend the class. How? Because we are going to the advanced stages. If basic things are not done, nothing is going to enter. It will be more academical. Yoga text is not supposed to be academical. That's why this text nobody teaches. So very few places are being taught. So I request all of you, please spend some time. After knowing all these things, I was just getting up. Simple thing. Just look at yourself. When you get up, you discover something has fallen down or something is being misplaced. Until and unless you correct it or keep it in right place, will your mind be restful? Never. So also in your mind, when things are being misplaced, misarranged, are you not supposed to arrange first? And this prāṇāyāma, especially Nadi Shuddhi, is one of the best methods. And we have been talking in details. Why and how? Then what does it mean? Like yesterday, somebody sends me a message because I get funny things in my life. After many years, somebody sends me namaste. I say namaste. Without asking how are you, what is happening, nothing. Still, I have a doubt. I said, okay, wow. So what is doubt? Why one should not practice yoga facing south? That too a South Indian ask, okay? And I try to give some explanations. Why? 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 Like keep asking why? I gave some few explanations. Why? When I got irritated, I had tried. Please look at science. Maybe you'll get your answer through the science. You understand? What can you do? Because if the person does not practice, this is what questions after question will come. See, I'm not asking you to do all the asanas or anything, because this is next chapter is called pranayam prakarana, or else it's a waste of time. Okay, for me it's a good time because of that I am getting revision. Okay, I enjoy. I spend time, I practice, I do my things. Anyway, you do whatever you want, I do whatever I want. Okay, thank you. Swamiji, you should not talk this thing and record it. Okay, so who is going to see tomorrow? They'll feel what this Swami is. Remember, I don't care what people think of me. And another thing also, I would like to tell all of you. This is what I am learning now, more and more, which we did in our childhood, but this doesn't come to us. Childhood, when mother does not give something, whatever we ask, what we say, you are not good, you don't like me. Not only we say, we do all sort of blackmailing, complain. You are, you know, all these wrong words I don't want to use. Then in 2 minutes, if she gives something, what happens? Mama, you are the best. Mama. I don't think there is better than I am lucky to have as my mother. So that means what? Mother is neither bad nor good. It is you who is looking at your mother. So also, people, situations, surroundings, they will keep talking the way they want. As long as they want to get something or they have got it, they will be very nice with you. If they discover they are not going to get or they want more, you have given less. Of course, they will talk the way they want. So after all, people will talk the way they want. That's why to rearrange everything, prāṇāyāma, that Narishate. With this background, let us come back to the topic. So we completed the Purva Satakam, the first 100 verses. So I thought, why not to go to next verses? Somewhere it is called as Ditya Satakam, somewhere it is being called as Uttara Satakam. So I thought, why not to put Uttara Satakam? So the next, the upper 100 verses that is going to come. And this chapter especially talks a lot regarding pranayama. That's why every day, minimum 2 times, I do not expect from you people more than this, because when nothing is happening, at least 2 times, okay, to start. 2 times in a day, pranayama to be done. That's why those who are especially doing puja, at least do pranayama properly, then do puja. So that make pranayama part of. Because all of you know very well, as a shower is important for the physical body, or else you will stink, problem will be for others, not for you. So also pranayama is important for mind, or else your mind will stink. You will be cranky, you will be insecure, your priorities will be other way around. Then sense of loss, guilt, regret, all this will take over in due course of time. As I was looking at the verses, I am enjoying each verse. In fact, sometimes while translating, I forget that I am supposed to translate, not enjoy the verse. Okay. I request at least at least enjoy the class, and you will be able to enjoy the class if you really spend some time. Let your mind not stink, because you are not going to carry body for the next life. If you become enlightened in this life, well and good. Okay. I hope so. But you know better. But definitely you are going to carry your mind. That's why pranayama is very important along with Vahya Shuddhi, external purification. Prano dehe sthito vayuhu अपानस्य निरोधनात् एक श्वसनमात्रेण उद्घाटयेत् गगने गतिम्. The first verse itself kills. That's why I don't want to get into academical at all. He says, look, prāṇah dehestita vāyuh apanasya nirodhanat eka swasana matrena. This is the most important point. Gagane gatim udghate. So that means what? If you observe, the prana is in your body. So prana dehestita vāyuh. So the prāṇa-vāyu that is in your body. So what is the prana location? I think I have to stop class. So what is apana location? Hey, this is like if you don't practice, it will not work at all. We have discussed in details. This is a basic thing. Whether you have, okay, if I ask you, so how much money you need, not how much money you have, okay? How much money is deficiency? Do you know or not? Definitely. How much money you have, you don't know, okay? I am 100% sure. Many of you will not know. Bo, ma, you need to look at. But how much money you need? Do you know very well or not? The gap is very much. So also many things in your life. So remember whether all this money part or any other part, whether it's required or not, but one thing is very clear, this prana concept must be known to all of us. Is it clear or not? So I will request all of you, please, you need to look at this prana concept very carefully, or else it will be really difficult, because definitely you will not be able to enjoy the class the way we are talking it. So here he says, look, I did not. So here he says that prana that is in the body, which we had seen, prana purva bhage, apana paschima bhage. That we have seen very clearly. Upper portion of the body, prana, lower portion, especially gudasthane, is apana, that we have seen in details long back. And of course, udana will be kantha, udgarana, samana will be navidesha, and Vyana will be all over the body, which we have discussed in details. We have taken few classes. However, sorry. Now, what is to be done here is the person is supposed to feel the prana, apana, udana, vyana, and samana. And should be able to differentiate. Yogi is supposed to differentiate. You can say, nothing, I know, okay. However, here is said that when you are apanasya nirodhanat, by controlling, by restraining, by stopping apana. So what has to be happen? And that too, eka swasana matrena, just with one breathing. Now, the prana should go to gaganam, should go to space called chidakasha. So gagana here means in the sky, it should be through susumna nadi. You can correct in that. Through susumna nadi, I had put here susumna nadi, not wrong. Through susumna nadi, it should go to chidakasha, chit akasha. So here, the moment I stop the apana, I arrest the apana and inhale, I should be able to bring up the prana instantly. Do you understand anything? Or academically? Because you are not practicing. That's why after this, will I feel to go further? To be very honest, I don't feel like. But don't worry, I'll continue because it's good for me, not for you, okay? However, then you will discover, you will be able to unlock the door to the Brahmananda later. So that's why at least start learning when you inhale, let prana, at least go up. And that can only happen when you have Nadi Shuddhi. That's why these texts generally they don't teach. First, they will say what? Like if you look at Vedantic teaching, Upamanyuadi, the teacher will ask, take the cow to the jungle, 10 cow to become 1,000. After that, we'll discuss. Then what happens? You say, oh, this is Swami, this Guru is exploiting me. I am being exploited. You can file a case, okay, nowadays. Because so many years I am working for what? That to my prime time I gave to him. Why it was being said? Because so that you will have chitta suddhi, your mind will be polished, your raga and dvesha will get polished. Then only you will be available for this teaching. Or else you will ask, like the question the person is asking me, what you want to know, you will start detecting terms and conditions, like some of you do. Swamiji, can you take this text? Swamiji, can you take that text? As though you know everything or you are going to follow. I have got the chance today to talk, okay? Hey, who are you to ask me? I give you a chance. And that does not mean that because I give you a chance, you have to ask, you have to tell me, do this, do that. Learn to draw your line. Anyway, coming back again, because I am a person, when I withdraw just like that. By God's grace, some practice I had done my previous life. This life, I don't know what I did, not did. But I'm sure I had done enough in my previous life that I can guarantee it. But I don't want to take credit in this life, okay? Previous life, definitely I can take credit closing my eyes. However, at least, and this sort of things can happen when you know, at least when you inhale, let your prana go up. I remember we say, in fact, in childhood, we used to learn something. Nowadays, through Corona, also people started testing. So it will go up. You remember the gadget to understand how much, oxygen or how much strength you have, lungs capacity, to check the lung capacity. It's a funniest thing to do. We used to do no other way around. Not a. So we used to pull water through the pipe. So when you pull water through the pipe, you have to be extremely careful, because there what happened is, if you don't become careful, that water will come inside you. Imagine when you pull the water pipe somewhere and you have to pull what, and that too it will go up and come down. And you have to be that clear and careful how much to be put. And if you don't have strength, it will come again, go down. You understand? Then you have to live in such a way that it should flow. What alertness! This is any common person with habit can do it. And remember, prana to bring up to be done in a much, much careful way. Not, okay, blowing out, okay? This is medical science. By blowing out, you can check your lungs, not your prana. Can you see the medical science? How quite opposite to the teaching. So here, I request you, first of all, I would like to know, again, I don't want to get in next verse, because a lot of tricks are there here. How many of you really are aware of your breathing, especially inhalation, exhalation, and retention? Okay, now without checking, can you feel in which nostril are you breathing? You don't have to keep your eyes on somewhere. That means you checked. You understand? Please, this is Yoga Shastra. It is not Vedanta, don't worry. Years together, you can come and teach. Same Swamiji, after everything, please start Tattva. Because we have forgotten. Yoga Shastra does not. Maybe because of this one reason, I have tried many times to complete the Yoga Sutra. I have never completed. I have tried, I think, many times. Never. I think last I was saying some 50 class I took. Still I got stopped. Stopped. Coming back. So here, learning to uplift, allowing the apana not to go down, but to join with prana. And when apana doesn't go down, but joins with prana, that too, in one way, elimination, that's why I gave the example of pulling the water through the pipe. You have to pull in such a way that at a time it should come, not happen. And when you make it, then only it has to come through susumna, because unless it comes through susumna, remember, the prana will not be uplifted. That's why many people, I notice also, when they do pranayama, a lot of heat generated on their lower abdomen. I get complaint. That's Swamiji, when I do pranayama, heat is being generated because of two reasons. Mainly, the first one is Nadi Suddhi is not being done. If the Nadi Suddhi is not, definitely there will be some complication. Of course, lifestyle and many other things. And also, because the prana is not traveling through Susumna. Either it is in Ida or mainly Pingala. So when there is a blockage, so then what happens? All this complication has to happen, and it happens. However, remember, spend your time so that you do what is to be done. Rechakah purakaschaiva kumbhakah prāṇavatmakah prāṇāyāmo bhavetredha matra dvadasa samyutah. Such a look. First of all, the beautiful way of looking at Tredha pranayama bhavet. So Tredha means three kinds, three folds. So that means that putting three things together is called pranayama. And what are they? One is Rechaka, second one is Puraka, third one is called Kumbhaka. Exhalation, inhalation, and retention. Then you may ask the question, don't you think it is something in odd presentation? Generally, how you will present? Inhalation, retention, and exhalation. Correct or not? But here is being put what? Exhalation, inhalation, and retention. How and why? This is a big question mark for you all to get back to me. Don't ask ChatGPT, okay? I'll catch you. So I put a question. I think every class I leave a question for you people so that you will do some homework, not simply you come to the class, okay? So why he chose to use this? Let me understand your way of thinking and mind. Secondly, he says, these three are put together. This whole complete pranayama is nothing but called Onkara Pranava-iti. So why it is called Prāṇavatmaka, this nature of Om? Because Om also has got 2.5 matra. A, U, M. So when A, U, M is there, so also we look at Vishwa, Tejas, Hiranyagarbha. The concept also we talk. That Onkara description. Here he says that inhalation is equivalent to or is connected to Akara. And retention is connected to Ukara. And exhalation is connected to Makara. And these three put together is called prāṇa-vāyu. So prāṇāyāma is equivalent to Onkara. And a person is supposed to chant Onkara while doing pranayama, yogi, okay? Not a person, a yogi. So I assume all of you are a yogi, okay? And he says, look, here he adds very carefully with, he uses that word, Dvadasa Matra Samyuta. 12 matras are involved. So that means this is Rechaka, Puraka, Kumbhaka, or in short, pranayama to be practiced with Onkara along with 12 matras. So there are two versions goes, but I would take the first version. The first version which I am comfortable with that. 12 matras means here actually 12 units instead of matras. Matra here units. So if you take 12 units means 12 times Onkar. And if you take literal meaning of matra, there is another version. One Onkara has got 3 matra, 2.5, 3 is considered. That means 4 times Onkar. But that is technically not acceptable as you go further in advance, as you will see. So the first version would be right, correct here. 12 units of Onkara means 12 times of chanting Onkara. How and why? He will be discussing in the next verses. But before that, please keep practicing. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādhāya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, all of you.